Hey everybody, it's Taylor. So today we're going to be doing a shaker card with these dies here. I think I got them from Temu. And the thing with Temu I am noticing is that they're not protected in any way. They are just sent in a plastic bag. So I mean, yes, you're getting a cheaper die, but they may not be as flat as they should be. I mean, I suppose if you like tried to flatten them out with something, it would be alright. But I think that was the issue I was having here, where I just had well, the first one seemed okay. The second one that I do here, it didn't seem like it cut through all the way, and I had to just keep going through and going through and going through trying to get it to cut. And I cannot remember exactly because this whole day I felt like absolute crap. The day I recorded this, not right now. And my nose was running like a freaking faucet. And when I wasn't blowing my nose, I was sniffling like crazy or sneezing my head off. And I just did not feel good the whole day, which you'll get to hear a little bit at the end because something happened and I ended up recording some of this as I did it. But I wanted to save you guys from having to listen to all of that, so I just decided to do a voiceover after I wasn't sick anymore. It didn't actually last very long, thankfully. It was only like 2 days, but I did not feel good. It was not fun. But yeah, so what I did here was I had cut one into the card base, and then I was like, wait a minute, I can't do that because you have to build a shaker up and that doesn't work. So I can't tell exactly what I did here because I didn't do a very good job of staying on the screen. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why I did that in the side like that there. I don't know. Oh, because was that a panel? I think it was. And then, yeah, it is. I can see the little teeny tiny line of the fold. But yeah, I ended up being like, oh crap, I can't do that. So I had to cut the front of the panel off. And I mean, that works because you can still use it for something else. But yeah, I just ended up covering up some of the mistakes because when I was trying to poke all the stuff out, I ripped a little bit. So I was like, oh, well, I can just hide it with more snowflakes, no problem. So I did that. And yeah, this was a very long process. And then I think, yeah, I was cleaning up my mess because it got little pieces all over the place. I got this little box from Walmart and they are amazing. This is my spray box and I'm using spray adhesive here, and I didn't put any protection on, but it doesn't really smell for one, and I didn't spray. I like spritzed and then I immediately moved the box away from where I was. So I wasn't too concerned. I mean, you know, it's your personal preference. Do what you feel comfortable with. I mean, I'm in a pretty big room, so it's not like I'm trapped with the smell. And I also usually have my door open, so I wasn't like trapped in the room with that smell. And, you know, this is an old house, so we get a lot of drafting and stuff like that, so I wasn't too concerned. Plus, like I said, I could barely smell it, so whatever. It's fine for me. Do what you want to do for yourself, you know, make that call. I am not sure what I was doing with these circle dies here. I actually did this voiceover once and I didn't like how it turned out, and watching this a second time, I still don't know what I was trying to do with those circles. I had to cut some really thin strips to get in the around the circle there on those thin edges. And yeah, there's my head in the way as always, and oh look, my reflection. I don't know why that makes me laugh. It just always does. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could not decide what I wanted to do with the shaker background for the longest time. I did like that little snowman in the truck, but it just wasn't it, you know? And then I saw this paper, and I was like, yes, that's it. And then this card base was, it's actually a Cricut one that comes with those inserts for your machine. And I was like, okay, well, I need a card base that's a little bigger, and I like that color. So I just kind of cut it down. And then, yeah, I broke that. So, yeah, I was thrilled about that. I still tried to use it, though. I still am using it. It just, you know, isn't attached anymore. So that kind of sucks. But, you know, it's still usable at least. And it's not like I paid a fortune for it, so it's not that bad. I just have to make sure I don't lose it. So then I was just kind of like freehanding everything here, going by how it looked. And I ended up, I wanted to frame the shaker panel with that purple piece. So what I ended up doing was I was cutting it down and cutting it down, and then I kind of decided where I wanted it, and then I was like, alright, we're just gonna cut a frame out of this and save the center so I can make another card, because I love this paper, and if I find it again, I'm buying it. I want to say I got it from either Joann's or Hobby Lobby maybe 2 years ago now, so who knows if they still have it, but I really like it, and I wish I had bought more of it. And then I just had this shaker fill that I got from Temu as well, and I was trying to make sure that it was like really flat so that they wouldn't get stuck, because they're kind of thick pieces. And then I just threw some regular glue, not regular glue, but like, you know, liquid glue on the foam so that I could move it a little bit if I needed to once I flipped it over. And then there's that frame, and I just added a little more foam to even out that panel, and I attached that. And then I was trying to decide on a sentiment strip. Well, not strip, I made it into a strip, and I couldn't decide which color purple I wanted to use for my embossing powder, because I have two different ones. So I just ended up doing both and trying to decide what I wanted from there. Please excuse my stuffy and congestedness. My allergy pills have not kicked in yet. So I use these, well, not this one specifically, but something like these. They're magnetic little things that go in your charging port, and then the cable just is magnetic. And with the way the one on my phone is, it's kind of like down in the way it goes in. And so like how this is down a little lower than the rest of it, the one I use is even more so. And apparently when I cut dies apart, a little piece got stuck in there. And I always have my phone plugged in when I'm recording so it doesn't shut off on me. And then I was like, wait, why is it not on? Because my watch went bzz, bzz, like it's not connected to my phone. So I looked, I'm like, okay, it's off, but it's plugged in. Why is it not charging? Well, the little tiny piece of the die was preventing it from charging, like connecting properly and charging. So my phone shut off while I was working on this. So, and you can see I kind of just left the mess last night. It was like 3 in the morning when I was finally done. But I did die cut these, and then I was like, well, it's not the same white, so I don't really want to use those. I should have done them on something else. So I had this scrap from the backgrounds that I cut, and I was like, all right, let's try it on there. And I think that looked really cool because I didn't actually attach these. I just set them here.
And, excuse me, this is what I was thinking for little embellishments. I really like these. I don't know if this is too much. I don't know if I should actually do these or if I should just leave them without. So the whole card is assembled aside from the embellishments. And this is aside from the die cuts there. This is the set of embellishments I was using. I think I got them off of Temu. They sell them pretty cheap. I really like the color combo here. But so I'm trying to decide, is it okay like this, or should I do like, I don't know, whoops, all right, some of these, that's kind of big. I don't know, I kind of did like the little ones, so I might just go with that. Or even if you just like I don't know. I'm too indecisive when it comes to some of this stuff. Gotta learn to stop overthinking it. That was upside down. I guess I'm gonna go with it because I feel like it's just too empty down here if I don't do that. Flip. Flip. Come on. There we go. Also, a lot of these videos probably will be voiceovers for the most part because, for one, I take forever to decide what I'm doing and I try so many different things, and two, I like to watch card videos while I'm making cards to kind of help with ideas. Also, if this doesn't clear up, you're not going to want to listen to me talking like this all day. But yeah, I guess I will go with that. So we'll just glue all this down and we'll call it done. My glue the goop off. Maybe. There we go. Alright, let me move these before I spill them. Alright, I swear I'm gonna buy a clock that doesn't tick because I'm getting so sick of listening to it tick. Oh. I might have to do a good amount there to get that to... Yeah, there we go. Because it's down in a hole. This one's fine. I hate the way my hands shake when I do this and try to be like precise. Thankfully this glue dries clear. You know what else I could do? I could make one more of the larger blue snowflakes and put it here. I might cut one and see what that might look like. There's a bubble. Oh boy, that's a lot. Did I start with this one? No, I started with that one. Okay. gonna wipe some of that out of there, because that is just way too much. Actually that could work. It's dried up at this point, but that's okay. Let's see, can I just want to pick it back up, please? No? Okay, then actually that kind of works, because like I said, it'll dry clear. So oh sure, now you come out. That's right. Where'd it go? Alright, let's try that again. And I'm just gonna go like a little bit around the edges, kinda, sorta. Oh, there's stuff stuck to it now. Come on. Oh, there's glue on this. Oh boy, I'm a mess. We're off to a great start today. Alright, that should stick, and I'm gonna just wipe that I got into there, out of there. Alright, and then, yeah, I think I'm gonna try that with another snowflake. And then maybe just do the 3 here. That might have bounced off of that. Also, that little dish I'm using is actually a soap dish. Like bar soap dish. My grandma gave it to me. And it works pretty good for holding that stuff. It's not super big, and then the corners kind of help dump stuff back into whatever it was in. So here's one more of these. And I'm kind of thinking if we just go like, maybe turn it a little more so it's not exactly the same. Like that. And then I'll just do my spray adhesive. Let go. That spray adhesive is awesome. I can't believe I waited so long to try that. I've had it for a while. I just never used it. Now I almost feel like I should put a couple more of the smaller ones up here, or at least like, no, I don't want to overdo it. Although you could kind of do it so I could cut one in half. No. Alright. Let's not. Alright. I need one more of these guys. Do I have any, or do I need to dump more out? I do. At first, I was going to use these all the way around. Oh, I did miss the thing the one time. But, when I put these on, I was like, no, I like the way that those actually, like, go up. Because some of these were, like, going right into the hole. So, yeah, I decided I liked these better because they actually, like, pop up. If I really wanted to go nuts, we could do that, but I don't. So we're just gonna go like that. So now, do I want these all the way over here, or do I want to go like Come on. Here. Just to kind of give it a little bit of balance. A little, but like still a little offset too. I do like that. Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna go like that. And we're gonna call it done. I don't know why I chose to put these down with my left hand. Yeah, I prefer these that don't have adhesive on the back because you can still move them around a little bit when you glue them yourself. There! Oh, that turned out cute. And I just want to be sure that that one... Oh, scared me. I forgot. They move inside. Okay, everything seems to be on there pretty well. Oh, I'm really happy with that. That turned out pretty cool. Not entirely what I imagined from what I was thinking when I started, because obviously I just wanted the whole panel to be this, but then I realized, you know, you can't pop it up if it's going inside of the card. But yeah, that turned out pretty cool. I hope I was able to provide you with some inspiration today. Please leave a like or comment if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe and check out my channel for more of the crafts I've made, and I'll see you in the next one.